Hello, I'm Pikachu today. Today we're going to be reacting to or watching the Summer Game Fest live stream. I've got my community here, chat. We're all going to be reacting together. We're all going to be giving our thoughts and views. And they are live. Is everyone excited? It's starting!
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Chef Keely.
Way! Everyone claps.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Thank you. Welcome, chat. Welcome,
We are in
viewers.
person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Wow. Nice. I'm excited to be virtually
When
here.
I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list.
Yes, there's one
The
for all.
landscape of video game events has certainly
Something
changed
for everyone.
over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future.
I
In
am.
just a few minutes,
It's a
we'll
good
see the
time for
first
games.
Extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Not a game that I
It
particularly
delivers, don't
enjoy,
worry.
but if it
Alan
delivers,
Wake 2, the
intrigued.
reveal of
Alan
Fortnite's
Wake looks
next
good.
season. And yes, we do have a very
Fortnite.
special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Oh,
All I'll say right
the
now.
suspense.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
What could that mean? Have you seen the Fortnite makeup line? I've heard about it, but I haven't actually seen it.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land.
The prince has been
All
kidnapped.
hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire.
The Immortals, he said.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next.
What's this?
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Oh. Damn. He takes on the big boss like it's nothing. Music goes well. Dragons. Fighting. Battles. Platformer. Looks like a wyvern from WoW.
In these times of darkness,
Yeah.
hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
They always talk about hope, but it's true.
Will fulfill my destiny and save the
Prince of Persia could be a Prince of Persia or something. Oh my god, it is! Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Mia called it. Nice. January. That looks really cool.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights. And of
That looks
course,
good. That looks
incredible
fun.
Platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise.
Really cool. The platformer style, I've always liked that in games. Fighting, killing the bad guys. What's not to like?
You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Monday,
All right,
noted.
Let's move along to another iconic video game
Hi, Slayer
franchise
dude,
that
welcome.
just celebrated 30 years.
I would
That's
play that
right.
too. I'd
It's
play that
time
too.
for Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
1.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September.
Yeah, interesting.
Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well,
I used to cosplay as Jade from Mortal Kombat.
But this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Oh, who's excited for Mortal Kombat 1? I like the look of Prince of Persia. I'm intrigued to see how this will be like. Is it more story than fighting game?
Then go before I put you down.
I don't like these bits. I'm done with those. I know games come a long way. We came from here when games were more basic. I have an appreciation for it, but I get really bored of fighting games like that and Street Fighter and such.
Proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other
They
champions.
yeah, they call. I guess they're calling it Mortal Kombat 1 because they say about
It's my family.
having a different timeline.
Won't give it up without a fight.
They're using their family blades, as you would, with a pool behind them, casual in a big old mansion. I guess there's going to be a lot of this, a lot of the fighting, but it's nice that there's a bit more story to it. I mean, there was before, but this looks better, more substance, better graphics, of course. Games have come a long way with the graphics. Humour.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again? Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm just not excited for it. I like the little in-between bits, but just not for me. Feels weird going up to MK11 then. Yeah.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Because it's a new chapter and a different timeline, you'd hope that it would just be like a new story arc, but like not naming it Mortal Kombat 1. That would confuse a lot of people in the future, wouldn't it? I must get Mortal Kombat 1 before I try all the others. And actually, no.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Oh shit!
For you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
It's nice that they have like the characters in there. They have the outfits. Okay, Deception was my favourite. Why is that? Poetic hiatus. Also, is my voice still okay with the level of audio you're hearing from the game? You understand the MK1 thing now? Yeah, there's a different timeline, but I guess there's many different ways they could have done it. Oh my god! Nice. Lots of gore, violence. Decapitation and such. Has the open world aspect. Oh, it does. Mini games like chess and puzzle fighter. Oh, as in the Deception. It's in our blood. September the 19th. Pre-order now to get shown some.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Oh, really, Raymond? Johnny Cage will be getting a Jean-Claude Van Damme DLC
Many
costume.
questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
It's always cool that they get the people behind it all to come on to events like this. We need to know what the actual creators and devs are saying.
See all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all,
It's more like a remake.
It's MK1, right? Went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this.
What's he gonna say?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically
No.
was kind of graduated
Gave
into
up by then.
like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline.
A new chapter.
A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just
That
kind of
makes
rebooting,
sense.
and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible.
Not that I
Everything
remember
we
a
saw
lot of
there
the
was, you know,
lore
in-game
and background
gameplay. The
stories
cinematics look incredible.
anymore.
I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these
4-year game.
cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally
We
in
got
a
some
fighting
actual
game,
gameplay.
you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character.
I love
After
that
you
they
do
had
that, there's
Katana
a
there, by
second
the way.
roster of characters, which
Obviously.
are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
blank squares there.
yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay.
It's a little
you know.
boost
so you can
with
you can
an
basically
alternate
combine these two
character.
characters. All the characters can be combined. with
Alternate
all the
characters'
cameo fighters,
skills.
and that's where
Sonya.
you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can act.
Mia said, "Congrats on making the same game for 30 years." Ed Boon rarely disappoints. It's just interesting look for Liu Kang. Kind of like Tekken Tag Tournament. Yeah, see, with Tekken and Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, I feel like they were like fun at the start for me, but I kind of went off them. But there's a game for everyone and a type of game for everyone. It's just not my...
Actually customize it for what they like seeing.
But no judgment.
Team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo.
Marvel
How do
versus
Do you
Capcom.
summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a
Right,
tag
Slayer?
team thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically
Katana's
summoning
got the
them.
same
It's just one button
as
push,
well.
basically summoning. But they have a variety, so you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Different
So you
combos.
can bring them in a
Classic.
combo.
Like,
Exactly.
That's always been a
you
thing.
There's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want.
So they
And
have a
you know,
cooldown.
like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of, you know, basically an
Like
whole
anything.
arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah.
Well,
some of the
yeah, we
characters
saw-
are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right?
Oh.
You can play. You can, same thing with Scorpion. But
Twins.
a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So
That's
you'll notice
fair,
Sonya
Slayer.
and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes.
You liked Mortal
And so
Kombat
there's
when
a lot of
the
that.
early
We have
days.
a lot of
It
like
got
really
boring.
surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
You got a
Yes,
tattoo.
Rotox
was in there. Yeah,
Tekken
yeah.
tattoo or Mortal
there's a lot
Kombat
of, like,
tattoo?
kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know.
Ah,
we
is that
really want
right,
the
Poetic
novelty. We
Hiatus?
really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Tekken has been steadily announcing characters
Speaking
for
of,
the
Nine
next
Gil
game.
Games, let's
I
talk
didn't
to
know
you.
that either.
Confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as John
Raymond
Cage,
said
right?
this.
Yeah.
Raymond said that.
That was, people don't know the story.
Jean-Claude
I mean, he was
Van Damme.
Such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a
Johnny
huge
Cage.
full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well,
That's
I know
cool.
the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep.
Is this, yeah, this is the first announcement that they've publicly made, right?
But we're
Must be a big team working
could
on
not
it.
be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks. Amazing.
All right.
So
Mortal Kombat, I used to like it before games got more varied and like there were more games to discover for me. I liked Mortal Kombat and that style of game, but I got very bored of it very quickly. It's not something that I could play for hours and hours myself, but I understand how other people would, and I understand like co-op games and playing against other people can bring it a bit more longevity for some of you guys. What do you think? Do you think it's interesting? Is anyone excited for the Mortal Kombat stuff? Van Damme definitely fits the Johnny Cage character, yeah.
excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic.
Big release this
Another
week,
big and
this past week,
anticipated ARPG
Diablo 4.
is Path of Exile 2 from Grind and Gear Games.
Path of
who has
Exile.
faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on
It's been
the
that
sequel in
long.
over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel
All right,
that
lads.
pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Any Path of Exile fans here? I've never played it myself, but I've heard lots. Seen lots.
Hey you! What's going on?
Oh, Poetic Hiatus. Noob Sobot is a character whose name is the MK creator's name backwards. Nice. Tobias and Boone. Aha. This looks fun. It's like Diablo with the world's largest talent tree. What this? Take forever to complete then. It looks good. Find out more July 28th, so we'll know
amazing,
more
and there's
then.
more coming in July.
Just before my
Last
birthday.
week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
A Capcom update. I wonder what this could be. Mia, Path of Exile is my most played game ever. Nice. Does have their own direction and it continues to suck the fun out of the game. Ah. So the second one might not be that good. It's an online only game. Oh. Oh. Someone was talking about this earlier. Some of you guys were. And I can't think which one. But yeah, another fighting game, Street Fighter. I think I saw some of this on the PlayStation announcements. Was that there?
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show.
No.
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys?
I'm not
That may
interested. I'm so
actually not be
sorry.
the craziest
It's not for me.
collaboration on the show today. Check this
Why
out.
is Ryu fighting dinosaurs? No idea. Odd. That sounds like Keanu. Oh no, I've seen this! I won't spoil it. I did a reaction video.
Transforming everything you may think you know.
I have questions though. That's Nicolas Cage. Is it Nicolas Cage? I have so many questions. That's Nicolas Cage. On Dead by Daylight. So I heard an announcement a few weeks back on this. Someone told me to watch a video, no context, and I reacted to it.
I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
In what capacity will he be a killer? A survivor? Both?
This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more
Just
than
as himself?
4
Who
decades
knows?
of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god, they got Nicolas Cage to come and... No! It's Nicolas Cage! Oh.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nobody knows. I don't think he's going to give away
Thank you. I'm so
anything.
happy to be invited to your very, very cool club.
Finally, I mean,
It's Nick Cage. Oh, I have a Nicolas Cage mug. I should have brought it. I will for the next announcement. No. Super excited. I actually play this one.
Horror, right? And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Yeah. Ah, he was brought on by that won it for him.
And it's cool that, you know, it's
Sadako.
Museum of Horror, Michael Myers, you said all these different characters
From
all
The
together.
Ring.
And you play
Great
yourself, or
character,
who do you
by the way.
play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
He does play as himself.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the
Is
fog,
he
he's
allowed to
surrounded
share
by
this much?
crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a
So
bit
he's
like
gonna
hide
be a
and go seek.
survivor.
You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you.
He's
and
gonna be a
it's teamwork. You're
survivor.
working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bonding with the friend.
Oh my
You're fully
god.
into this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
I'm sorry. It's Nick Cage, man.
This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody
Yeah.
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really puts
Nice.
the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight
dad
to me
jokes.
was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can
New
make
income
I can make
streams.
a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience.
New audience,
and
yeah.
branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I
Mate.
didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And
He's
speaking
cooler
of
now.
Split seconds. What? Excuse me. What I noticed. Excuse me. Sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well,
Aw.
I love having you in the video game world. We want to see
He's
Nick Cage in more games.
enthusiastic about it.
Thanks, guys.
Enthusiastic about it.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully
Alright, we're gonna...
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
We're gonna need a moment.
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight,
Yes,
the
please.
chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console.
July 25th.
PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's
July
an
5th, hello.
exclusive first look and
Okay.
Nicolas Cage,
Okay. Oh, wow. I'd only I'd only seen the trailer, the teaser that they released a few weeks back. Obviously, it's a game. The graphics aren't completely lifelike to him, but they're good enough. They're close enough. Nice.
Damn right I made it.
I'm so... Okay, how cool is that? I wasn't expecting another announcement from the Dead by Daylight guys until I think they said learn more on July 1st or something, or July 5th perhaps. That's so good to know. The 3D artist was generous with Nick's hair, said Kat. I guess it makes sense that he's going to play himself as a crazed film director or whatever. The trailer that we saw was in a film set. You've got like the director's chair, everything's like thrown to the side, it's all chaos. It looks like there's been a kerfuffle in there. There's like a spilt milkshake, half-eaten food. Very sad times. I like food and milkshakes. I was like, is he going to be a killer and a survivor option? Is he going to be a killer because it looks like a little bit of a reckless set? What's it going to be? So now knowing he's going to be a survivor, it's like, oh, it makes a lot of sense. But you know, they could have played him as anything, and that would have been cool. And the fact that he's like keen to learn about video games, like Nicolas Cage is at a good kind of age. That's like, you know, my mum sat and played Mario with us when we were younger, and actually hogged the console. So yeah, you can be any age to play video games. Just I feel like they are so much more now in our lives than they were like 30-40 years ago. So that's just really cool, and it's really cool to see that he's enjoying that limelight. Oh, Raymond, you kind of gave up on DBD with randoms. It can be tough. It depends what you play it for. Sometimes I want to like earn more blood points, so I don't mind too much playing with randoms. I don't like playing the killer so much. There can be a lot of judgment on Dead by Daylight by the veteran players expecting you to play a certain way, but I try not to like take that too seriously. I just want to have fun with a game, and I can still have fun with Dead by Daylight. Long may that continue. We're going to be playing some Dead by Daylight tomorrow if any of you guys want to join us as well. Every Friday for the next few weeks, and I guess foreseeable future. I did say kerfuffle poetic hiatus. You like it? Sometimes when I'm streaming and speaking, the words don't always come out in the way I'd like. I'll be watching this back and be going, oh, she should have said this. I should have used that word. But at the time, like with all the nerves, yes, I am nervous when I live stream and, you know, record stuff. I still get that. Not as bad as when I first started. The practice has helped. But yeah, I still get words mixed up and my mind goes blank. And I'm trying to sound really smart and I am just like, I can't think of a word. But yeah, absolutely top highlight for me so far is seeing Nicolas Cage at Summer Game Fest. And I guess after seeing the announcement from DBD that Nick Cage was going to be in it, of course he's going to do some promo. And good lad for doing so. Welcome back, Kat.
Anything goes here at
Nick
Summer
Cage
Game
was
Fest.
just on.
Right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing
They said I killed it.
incredible number of video
GG's.
game adaptations.
Cat killed it.
Back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3 Volume 1 arrived, and now it's
Adaptations
time for the
for...
world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Is it a new Witcher?
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bit of
to Summer
promo,
Game
nice.
Fest, and enjoy the trailer.
So, trailer for the new season on Netflix. I mean, Witcher's a big game, and there's 3 of them. We enjoyed touching the surface. I almost want to rewind it very quickly.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue.
I still didn't make out what he said. Something Won't get you a statue,
Certainly help in keeping you alive.
but it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. Siri?
I won't abandon Siri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
Ooh.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
The Witcher series hasn't disappointed. I haven't seen all of them yet.
And she's at the centre of it.
I'm keen to see it all.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
I love stuff like this. Fantasy, magic,
Sure about this?
Are you?
evil. Fights. Cavill will be Geralt again. Yeah. In the season, in the show, there was a lot of speculation as to whether he was. Oh no, it was a different role. Ignore me.
History has a way of repeating itself.
Always super well done, super well shot. CGI is
Foretell an even more menacing
believable enough.
For the first time, I understand real fear.
Oh. He understands it. He doesn't feel it necessarily.
The witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Only on Netflix. Plans start at $6.99 a month. Nice. He supposedly quit for creative reasons. Yeah, I guess this was all shot before that was announced. They'd finished the filming for that. I guess beyond that is who's going to replace Henry, right? So Midnight said he supposedly quit for creative reasons. I know The Rock pushed for him to be Superman and then studio changed their minds. Yeah, I saw The Rock's announcement about that first, and then I saw Henry Cavill's announcement. He's going to be replaced by one of the Hemsworths. Oh, really? Is Chris taking time out now with his stuff that he's going through? I'm a big fan of Chris Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth, also not bad on the ice. I think they're both very attractive. Chris Hemsworth. I mean, Thor. Okay. Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Love it. Didn't like short-haired Thor. Like long-haired Thor. Oh, anyway. Let's not. From the creators of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Painkiller and Bullet Room. Visuals look nice to start with. Any ideas what this could be? Ooh. The Witch Hunt. Begins. What is it? Witchfire. September 20th. That looks good. Don't know too much. They didn't give too much, but that's fine. Gameplay looks alright. Not incredibly excited, but looks good. As much as folks panned the 2016 Ghostbusters, I thought Chris's role as Kevin was fantastic. I didn't see that one. He was such an adorable himbo. And Midnight says he was great. I like the movie in general. Oh, this is a PlayStation advert. Well, it says PlayStation VR 2 required. Oh. What is it? So this is a VR game on PlayStation. VR has come such a long way. It's been out for a few years now, actually, but it still feels very new in the world of gaming, of course. Obviously, some of it is like cinematic trailer and not actual gameplay, but they still look good. Crossfire Sierra Squad. Take the fight to... Ah, I think I saw a bit of that in the PlayStation showcase. It looks good. I don't have VR though. That is a wide screen. Samsung Odyssey. Got to get the adverts in for the hardware and stuff, alright?
No choice. The root will destroy.
A lot of innovations in VR, right?
For all time.
The writing was over the top in Ghostbusters, Cat says. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. The originals were dry, sarcastic humour, but I can't comment on the more recent one. This looks alright.
No turning back after this. You sure?
This looks a bit of alright. What is it? I just realised I've got my biscuits from earlier on the side. I don't want to have lots of rustling. Cookies, for depending on where you are. Graphics in this are pretty cool. I'd play this. Is it an FPS? Is it... It's like all sorts of aliens, robots, monsters. Remnant 2. 25th July. I've not heard of Remnant. Have you guys heard of Remnant? Mia? Is this a Matrix game? I mean, I can see where you might think that at certain points, yeah. But no, the answer is no. Tech designs look ripped off from the Matrix. Does it sound familiar? No. Looks good though. I would play that one without any prior knowledge. Remnant from the Ashes is a Dark Souls shooter. Nice. You know, I've not played any Souls games. If it's a shooter, that has a bit of appeal. Right, let's see what else we've got. So we're watching the YouTube channel hosted by IGN to watch this. I did see Alan Wake 2 trailer. Some of. Might be a different one.
Use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms.
That would be me,
Those of you on Twitch,
among many
we also
others.
have a special Warframe Twitch drop.
Oh, everyone.
Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show.
They have a Twitch. They have a drops on Twitch if you want to watch them.
Legendary gaming hero is set to
You don't
return
have to
later
watch
this
me.
year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited.
Right,
Here's
what is
another
it?
Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Sonic! Oh my god, look at the graphics. Look at the change of graphics. Yes. We didn't have was it Sega Mega Drive that this was on? We didn't have the console. We were very poor. We didn't have the console that you could play Sonic on, so I would always play it when I went to my friend's house, and they get sick of me playing, asking to play Sonic. But I was like, well, we don't have it. Master System first, then Mega Drive. Team up with friends, co-op. Is it 4-player co-op? Oh. Classic with a new spin. Yes. Oh my god, it's not just a side-to-side platformer thingy. I would be happy if it was, though. Oh my god. Was that Dr. Robotnik? New thrills, classic fit. That is... Come on. Let's see. Oh, the tease. What do we think of that? What do we think of that? I know someone who will lose her mind over this. She's Sonic obsessed. Have you ever seen the Sonic memes or like the shit Sonics that you see dressed up in like a random weird cosplay? Co-op Sonic streams when, right? Mia, that would be so cool. I'm so excited for a Sonic that I might be able to play. Did it say what it would be coming out on? Did we catch that? Will there be more? Oh my god, are they gonna?
2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
That is a massive audience. Okay, no further stuff on that. They did talk about Honkai Star.
Also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
So I've not played this, but some friends have been playing this recently.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
It looks good too. It's like anime kind of graphics, as you can see.
Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop?
Reminds me of Genshin a little bit. And Tower of Fantasy. Looks fun. JRPG Genshin.
Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
You can't go wrong with the cartoon graphics, can you? I don't have a PlayStation at the moment. Would definitely borrow someone's or, you know, go hang out. Looks good. Looks really good.
Alright, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
It's nice when they have different trailers for the same thing, because it means you haven't always seen it. So he did say Pinocchio, right? Geppetto, we'll see. And a Souls game. Which, like I said earlier, I haven't played any of the Souls games, but oh, it looks really cool. So much detail. Really appreciate the detail that goes into graphics for games. They've had to create it from like whatever, this isn't exactly taken from the real world, but I guess manipulated, changed from different models. Oh, I like her hair. Is she pretty? Welcome to Krat. Oh dear. The music's really nice. Interesting choice of music for it. Lies of Pinocchio? Lies of
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Lies of P. September 19th. The demo is out now. I'm gonna have to play that. Is that supposed to be Pinocchio where they said Geppetto's puppet? It gives me Bioshock vibes as well, Midnight. Another game I'll watch other people play instead of playing myself. Umbrella Weapon, always cool. I saw the Umbrella Weapon. I thought things in my head, but I don't think I actually said anything out loud. This game is based on Pinocchio. It's when they said Geppetto's puppet at the start, that made sense. And he had a mechanical arm. It looks cool. I'm intrigued. I must play the demo. So Lies of P demo. I will be playing that like as soon as I can. I love a demo.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the
Classic
most celebrated
manga.
anime artists of all
I always
time.
said manga,
This
but
is one of those
yeah.
games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be
This
pretty
is-
hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5.
It's so cool that they've got some first time announcements for this as well. I was even excited for the DBD stuff though. What is it? I might not know this. My knowledge of manga stuff is not great. But it's always visually appealing. So we're in the desert. People are reacting in the audience. Is the host drunk? His eyes are a bit empty. No idea. Dragon Ball, from the creators of Dragon Ball. In a mysterious desert world. It's given me, why can't I think of the game? It's giving me them vibes. Doesn't help you, does it? I like this vibe of music. It's like grunge, rock, rebel. I don't know. Sandland. Blue Dragon vibes. Could tell this was Tora's art style right off the bat. Oh yeah? I've said that wrong, haven't I? Leave the human machines. I need to see that last bit again. Kind of like Borderlands. Yeah, I was thinking Borderlands. I'd absolutely play this one. Let me take the wheel for a bit. Leave the human machines to their makers, Prince. Take for a spin. Really? I think that's what they said. So the human dude didn't want the demon prince driving the car. So is that what they meant by it? Are they going to bring someone out?
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well.
We love
After
indie
the live
games.
show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive.
Love.
Later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll
They
be
brought us
revealing
Stray,
a number of
among others.
ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Oh gosh. Stray! What's that? June 29th. It's a few weeks away. Couple weeks away? 3 weeks. Gosh, there's a lot. Back to Stray. Stray's the only one I know. I know what that is. One of our biggest announcements yet. So the Annapurna Interactive Showcase, June 29th. I hope I'm around to cover that one. 12 PM Pacific, so that'll be 8 PM. They've brought out some good games. Published some good games. Exciting.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're
Is there a
stepping into the
new
world of
Stray?
Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG.
Hang on, is that what they meant? There'll be a new, a second part of Stray? I mean, it, without spoiling it, seemed like that's possible. What was at the end? Now we got to look again. What was he hinting at? One of our biggest announcements yet, and there was a thing with... oh my god, it was a cat! We love cat games. Always. Okay.
Stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games.
Mouthful.
An always changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look.
That's a lot of info. Throne and Liberty, new free-to-play game.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world.
First look, it looks good, it looks pretty, or it's now turned into a barren wasteland, maybe.
Searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power.
Whoa.
And put down this threat once and for all.
Ah, that's what he did say, turning into different creatures. The storm is coming. They got giants. They got epic battles. Take up arms. Looks good. I feel like I become boring in my reviews. Looks good. That looks good. I'd play it. That looks good. But, you know, it's still positive. Could look bad. Could not interest me. But it does interest me. Throne and Liberty. Looks alright. NCSoft and Amazon Games MMO. KW, surely that will go well. Amazon Games though, I'll be honest, I'm just not a fan of PvP content. It depends on the scenario for me, I guess. I very much like to play a lot of solo stuff. PvP can get awkward sometimes and just not as fun. Competitive games I'm not into. So being casual, yeah. Playing against tryhards who win min-max and search for exploits, yeah, I do agree with that. I'm not a fan of like highly competitive when you just want to chill, you don't want to stress. There are some games that I do play and like some battle royales that I've played, but they're not my go-to. Looks great, wake me up when it's over. So we're not fans, no. Midnight says it does look cool. The visuals are nice, agreed. NCSoft also did Guild Wars, didn't they? Not sure, but apparently, yeah, Mia says they did and still do. Sometimes I wish I still played games. Is this getting you excited for some of them? It's nice to just see what's coming out, to be fair. And this is so nice to do it live, because I've done this only recently offline, so I don't have a community there. I don't have all the knowledge and people that might be familiar with a game, and stuff that absolutely doesn't interest me could be really interesting for someone else, or someone may have heard of the game, for instance Remnant 2. It's nice to have that and have the community react with me. I like this. The world of games has become so dense, with things to consume. There's so much variety. It's so hard to stick to one game. And reason why I like to stream variety content, one, I have ADHD, but two, I just cannot fathom missing out so many games because I don't play enough. And even like playing all the games, there's never enough time to play every single one. But you know, we'll try our damned best, even if we have got 300 uninstalled games and counting. Oh, there was an issue with the broadcast. Right, so there was some sort of like hiccup in the transmission there. So I don't know if this is the same game. No, looks like a different one. I like this. This music sounds like it would increase and become dramatic. Can't think who it sounds like, but it's nice. Maybe this is the same game. No, it's not. It just said a different brand name, didn't it? Unless it is the gameplay. A different side of it. But I did just say there was a different brand name. Oh, Warhaven. That looks cool. Play for free June 19th to June 26th and coming in the fall of 2023. Do you guys like that? Looks alright. I can't work out if that's like co-op or player versus player. I guess we'll find out soon enough. And is...
Hey, this is not...
Oh, what game is this? It looks very much like why can't I? Oh, Party! Oh my God, Party Animals! Wasn't this out as like a demo, and then we didn't hear anything about it for a while? 20th of September. Is that all we're getting? No, that's all we're getting. I tell you what, it looks like there's two actually. It looks like Human Fall Flat, but that's not the one I was trying to think of. Oh, it jumped out at me. Gang Beasts. It looks like Gang Beasts. They're all like floppy, but yeah, basically. All right, let's have a look then. So what is this about?
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Thursday Human. Get ready for
Dying
darker,
Light.
more dangerous nights and rolling volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out.
Hang on. So he's like behind a green screen, right? Because that's not real. This set is not real. That's just really good graphics. It just put him in front of a green screen, but like with the, that's cool. I sound so basic, but like, I don't care.
Next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me.
Is he talking about Dying Light?
To get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Well, this ain't... Crash! Sorry, I don't know why I shouted that. I'm not sure what happened with the live show, but it doesn't seem to be me. We seem to be good with our connection. Crash Team Rumble. I mean, is Crash Team Rumble already in existence? We're falling a little bit behind, but it's okay because we'll get to see it all. So, is Crash Team Rumble already a thing, but it's just new seasons? Obviously loved Crash Bandicoot when I was younger. So Crash Team Rumble available June 20th on PlayStation, Xbox. Activision, it's an Activision one. Sound like some Dying Light DLC. Yeah, and then it just went to this and I'm like, wait, what? So confused. So confused. I almost want to go back into that as well.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust
So
me,
it's Dying
for one of
Light
them, you will want
seasons.
to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
That is it. Like, it felt like it's like there's more to it. He's not just stopped his sentence, but at least we can see that he's from Dying Light, the Dying Light franchise, and it was about Dying Light. I wasn't going mad, and then I wanted to speak, but then I don't want to talk over so much. I know I am. You kind of just do that in some of the reactions stuff, but that's all we got. We didn't get anything more. Fair. I think the video will mess up again, yeah, because that's just what happened during the live stream. They must have had problems their end. Shame when that happens, but I'm sure the people there are having a great time, can see it all on screens. Is the audio still okay, by the way? Psychonauts 2, is that saying? Oh, it's just talking about Hub on TVs. No console required. Hi-Fi Rush, that was a cool game. Saw so many different games there, but anyway.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable
What we saw of it, yeah.
and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Nice. So I've never played Alan Wake, but the game looks fantastic and the second one looks amazing. I caught the trailer that was at the PlayStation. Showcase. It looks really good. I like that style of game and I just haven't got round to buying or playing them yet, I guess. Right, let's see what he's got to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake.
And
so
I
tell us
still
about
haven't
what
played.
Can we expect in the sequel?
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Any
Alan
Finnish
Wake
votes
2
in chat,
is
says
Remedy's
Poetic?
first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character.
So we've got 2 things going on at
her.
once.
She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent
Oh,
coming
yes.
to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Oh, what's that look for?
And they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly,
Hydrate,
the
by the way.
investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play.
Yeah,
them
how's that going to work?
Sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Pressure.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore,
I
about
like-
the supernatural.
I like that new players can come in first time.
Very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her.
But I still want to play the first one first.
Then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go.
I appreciate and I get that he's saying that there's no right way to play it, but like for me, I wonder if it'd be straightforward for me, or if I like play too much of one character and then it's like, oh, I should have done that instead or something. Like, I don't know. I guess you can have multiple playthroughs of playing something differently, and the beauty of replayability for games in that sense is your story will be different. Maybe, I guess we'll only know for sure like when that comes out, but it seems like a good concept. Maybe there's obvious points that you can switch, maybe there's not. I don't know. I don't always get the hints sometimes.
But there is no right way to play through this.
Sure,
you can
sure.
Choose. You can go on
Sure.
as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a
Okay, I'm intrigued to see this.
Gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on.
The same.
Early on from the experience.
Can't pause it in the same way on Twitch.
Ready for it. So tell us,
All right,
what are we
back in
gonna
the
see?
room. Different video.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
So this is Saga. Gameplay is not final, as we kind of know and expect from this. Okay, this feels scary. It's exciting to see the like gameplay side of it. Oh no.
Sounds like somebody's home.
You think? I think you like watching me play this one, chat. You love it when I get scared and shit my pants. I mean... no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't. No. It's all just gone quiet. No. I knew that was going to happen because I think that was the same thing that happened in the trailer. Oh my god. Oh no, that's what happened in the trailer, I think. Oh. Okay. Oh, whoa. I thought she just shot his whole top half off, but she didn't. Oh my god. Nope. She's going back in though. What else is going to be? Nothing else can be in there surely, but it might be. Triple jump? No. Please no. Please no. I'm fine with if that's all we see. She did that, I think.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm getting that vibe.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
Anderson.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October 17th. That looks really cool, and I am quite excited to play that one too. Very much so.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Warhammer Space Marine 2.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet.
I think Allfader told me about this.
Planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Join the Galactic War. The Imperium needs you.
My pledge is eternal service.
Unleash devastation.
Eviscerate this abomination.
Reminds me of a bit of Gears of War. Never retreat. Never surrender. Graphics are cool. Co-op campaign up to 3 players. Is that a new thing for Warhammer? Bloody hell. Space Marine. This winter. Looks cool. I only ever played Warhammer like tabletop a long time ago. Didn't have the money or the time to paint miniatures, but really cool hobby. Anyone interested in that one? I feel like there's a bit of grinding involved, but I might be wrong. And this might be a different way, and it said like co-op up to 3 people. Yeah, I've not played a Warhammer game on PC, for example. A buddy of mine is hyped as fuck for that one. Henry Cavill is a massive Warhammer nerd. I believe that. I can see that. Warhammer Vermintide had Twitch integration, if I recall. Oh, nice. I know people were big on Vermintide. Not bad. What's this? Some sort of story being told. Oh no. Brave at Night presents. Help please. It's like medieval setting. You got the king and I guess hierarchy. My potatoes! Love it already. Very Irish person friendly. I'm allowed to say that, my family Irish. I don't sound it, obviously. It's in me blood. Chat could vote on stuff to happen in game. For Vermintide, nice. Interesting art style mix. It's called Yes, Your Grace. That looks pretty cool. By Brave at Night. Indie. I like the look of that. More on our basic side, but that never, a lot of the time, if the game's good, doesn't really matter. The art style mix is interesting, yeah. I'd like to see more on that. I don't know what I just did. Oh, okay, we'll just go back there, because at least I know we just watched that. And they're like faceless characters. Snowfall. Winter is coming. Oh, it's next year. Ah, that's ages away.
Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for
Beautiful
another
indie game.
mobile game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
New game. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Damn. Proper trailer graphics. Detail.
Nobody half-asses it this time.
Hear the music?
Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The damage is done. Shot through the heart. And you're too brave. You give love bad news. Copyright strikes. Toxic Commando, did it say? Obviously, sometimes the in-game graphics aren't as amazing as the cutscenes or trailers, but still looks good. Are they zombies? Some type of zombie monster thing? Of course, they're gonna have a song that we all sing along to. Loving the music. You give love. You can't help but like just burst out into it. It's cringe, but that's the effect it has. Toxic Commando looks alright. I shouldn't have, but I think I had slightly higher expectations. But we don't know much, so that looked good.
Collaboration, John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal
I've
of
not
Lord
played
Emperor
these.
Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Whom?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way.
Jason
A mad
Isaacs.
dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
friends, allies.
Great
to our
actor.
side. Let us
Dungeon
usher in
crawler.
a
I'm not
new
sure
dawn.
actually.
This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say?
I'm not sure what
Shall
type
we
of
be
game it
allies?
is. Oh, August. Interesting. I always want to see more stuff like that. Obviously, heavy focus that Jason Isaacs was the voice, which is cool. Obviously, you've got a celeb that's quite well known in the world of acting. It's a good thing to have in games, isn't it? People are like, that guy. Even like the fact that Keanu Reeves was in Cyberpunk. It's like, great guy, Cyberpunk. Interesting, exciting. Don't know about the graphics. Yeah, graphics seem like sometimes good, sometimes not so great. But aside from that, I wonder, does it have a good story? Do they have a story to them? I'm guessing they do. This is the third one as well. I've not played either of the first two. Is that a Teletubbies costume? Not unless it's the budget Lala from Wish. Let's get back.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to.
A post credits, post trailer. So sadly, I don't know what that was about too heavily, but we can see there's something dramatic in the story there. Great touch, especially for those who might know the characters a bit better.
Is on track, Sven tells me still for the
Might not be
end of August, and we can't wait
applicable.
to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring
Spider-Man 2, yep.
exclusively to PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited.
Did you know that?
Absolutely.
Did you know that 2
Peter and
Spider-Men
Miles, we're so
Spider-Men
excited
are in the
about this,
game?
experience
Miles is
you
going to
guys
be
are
in
doing
it,
with
and
these sort of
Peter.
two characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
So when we watched the PlayStation Showcase, which they brought up as well, the thing that got me so hyped was knowing that we had Miles and Peter, and you could switch between the 2.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main ones, but
A logical
we have some new art
step.
to show of we obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt.
Oh
What's better
yeah,
than
that was
all
at the
of
start.
Marvel characters that live in New York City. So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others.
Others.
But,
Yeah, I had that
Venom
too.
also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Good
wow.
reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this?
They hinted
tell
at
us this is
Venom
Osborn
stuff.
Venom? Can you tell us what's the origin of
Or was it that-
Eddie Brock Venom?
that
or-
suit-
It is not
the
Eddie
suit
Brock.
they had.
Okay. It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics.
couldn't
movies
get-
yet. Obviously,
they-
we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all
Venom.
struck with the
Hello,
footage they showed at
Bridget.
the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah,
Looks so
you saw some
cool.
of that in-
There's a bit where he has a
the
four-way
journey is also more
with people.
expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn.
I thought
so
that
even
was cool.
more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean, the
roots,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds
Oh.
way faster than they were before is
Damn, it was already big.
Hugely ambitious
The map.
game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the
That
end,
there's a
fall
four-way.
20
Look at it.
23, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
You know, Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
I like that line. Be greater together. October 20th. Okay. Like, who's excited for this? We're just gonna watch the rest of that and we'll
October 20th.
regroup.
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
October
Awesome.
20th.
Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do.
That's not
Wrapping
far
up the
away
game, and we'll check it out in October.
in the grand
Thanks,
scheme of things. Hopefully it's in good shape for release.
Now let's take a look at
That's it.
Palworld, a multiplayer.
No, not yet. I was hoping for 2 Spider-Men and a Spider-Woman, Gwen to be exact. What if that's the secret they've been keeping from us? I know they've only got Miles and Peter on the front of like the box art, but they haven't got Venom on there. What if they do have Gwen, but that's like the like shocker reveal later? That would actually be pretty fucking cool.
Open world survival crafting
Okay.
game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures.
Whatever
called
this
pals
is.
who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're gonna look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion of Black
that's what-
Desert Online, which
that's
recreates
what
the mythical folktales
someone
from
said,
Korea's
Marco.
Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Everyone's like hyped up for Spider-Man. That's like, this has got to be good. Oh my god, it looks great. What is this? This is the Power World. Oh, someone mentioned this already. Super cute. Oh my god. I feel like I've seen this somewhere recently, but it's totally Pokemon with guns, isn't it? How similar to Pokemon do some of those look? I'm not complaining. Do you know I've not played any of the recent Pokemon games? I had Sword, and I think I played half an hour of it for a stream that we had difficulties in. So it wasn't that it was bad, I just... We ended up having troubles with the Switch. January 2024 for early access. That looks good, right? So yeah, this must be a different one. Love music like this for games. Sounds triumphant. Pretty. Ooh. Would you say this is a Souls-like? Most of us have no self-esteem. Land of the Morning Light. Oh, Black Desert. Available June 14th. So Land of the Morning Light, does that mean it's part of Black Desert? Is it... What does that mean? Looks alright. Not so much my kind of...
Our story
my
is
cup
more
of
than
tea.
What hobbits and elves know. Elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
That's not That's not Gimli.
Across Middle Earth,
Are we getting another... Is that Gimli?
yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria,
definitely Tolkien franchise, Lord of the Rings and Hobbits were mentioned. Is it gonna be as bad as Gollum game?
It's time we took back our home.
Return to Moria. Let me tell you something. I fucking love Lord of the Rings and everything about the franchise, Hobbits, everything. Played the Gollum game, but it was as bad as everyone told me it would be. I don't know, like, was Gollum ever going to be a good game? We're telling it from Gollum's point of view. That can't possibly have a great ending, right? And of all the players on the roster for Hobbit or Lord of the Rings, if that is Gimli or at least one of the dwarves, obviously cool. But like Gollum, why Gollum? And I don't think anyone has made sense of that yet. So this has me a little bit anxious as to whether it will be that good. I will absolutely get it, but I just worry, what if it's shit? But it's by different makers, no? Or is it? I don't know. I'll have to double check. I hope the story is better. Any story is going to be better than Gollum.
Now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Mobile games. Anyone here excited about mobile games? They can be addictive. Is this Final Fantasy? We still don't know Sephiroth. Sephiroth? I haven't played any of the games, but I know or have heard of. Interesting. I'm sure this will be a hit. Did anyone know this was coming? Is this like a first? Obviously it's a mobile game, so graphics aren't always like absolutely insane, but for a mobile game, I think people will love that. Midnight, I'm confused about the visuals I'm seeing. They look like they've gone back in time for some. I guess the good visuals is the cinematic trailer / cutscenes. But then the dumbed down visuals are the actual gameplay. Ever Crisis? Hope it's not riddled with microtransactions. I worry about that for any mobile game. And it's simply a game you pay for and play, hopefully. But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, my twin sister played Genshin on mobile because she doesn't have a PC or a console, and you know that's affordable for her, and she loved it. And actually I was quite impressed that Genshin is like almost same level on phone, just different way of playing it. So that's pretty cool that games have come a long way on mobiles. June. Oh, it's this month.
Registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance.
Oh yeah, from today.
Closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy.
Wow.
No.
Another.
Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
Prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you.
I don't even care much about Final Fantasy, but that wasn't fair, was it?
The story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers.
This is good.
End suffering for those who live.
I don't know what it is, but it looks good. Dark.
Closure to those who don't.
Oh my fucking god.
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
Ooh, spare or sacrifice. And they chose sacrifice.
To be together again.
I bet chat would do that.
Or do we part forever?
No! Oh, it's going to be emotional, isn't it?
Whatever you are, come on, show yourself.
Red.
I wonder if there's options for story, for the ending. So the possibilities are both possible, basically. If they reunite or stay together or not forever. Banishes Ghosts of New Eden. That looks really good. Did anyone know about that one? Alright. So... True.
大丈夫か。
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。
What is this? This looks good.
これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ。
Or is it? This is a fight. Is this? It's not a fighting game, is it? It's not a fighting game that they've made more open world. Why does this guy look familiar? The man who erased his name. Oh, it is a Like a Dragon. Does that mean it's like part of the Like a Dragon franchise? I like this though, that the feel of it looks good. Some gang boss, some sort of trouble, the bad guys, someone who is out to maybe make things right or seek justice or something. I don't know. That's just left it very wide open, hasn't it? But we didn't get much. We got enough to get a feel that looks pretty good. November 9th. Sega.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
So they're in a submarine.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
He's living with AI.
Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
This looks good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Oh dear. Although underwater would make me feel very claustrophobic.
How long has it been now? 3 years.
3 years.
17 days.
Oh gosh, long time. Long time.
What sort of operation are they running down here?
Oh, is this the new
Someone there?
is this like the new Death Stranding but like underwater? No? I might be completely wrong. It's giving me a Death Stranding vibe though.
Are you there?
Under the waves, completely out of my depth. Ah! I didn't mean for it to be a joke. It does give Death Stranding vibes from what I've seen. What else we got? Or are we going to talk more about this one? Would be nice, but
it's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves,
maybe.
And today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day.
Oh, pardon me.
Fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new
Call of Duty.
This fall, along with Warzone Mobile, Today we're going to give you the
Warzone
first ever look
Mobile.
at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's
Anyone
your first look at
interested?
Vondel,
Excited
a
for
new Warzone
this?
location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium,
Ah,
and an
medieval
abandoned
castle.
zoo. Yep, it's all happening.
Abandoned
Check it out.
zoo.
Here you go.
Soccer place. I mean, it's nice to have new maps for games, right? I did a lot of work with the Activision for Call of Duty, so I have like a soft spot for them. I just find it stressful playing. I'm not very good, you know. I must be bad because I'm a female, you know. But also I just have no interest in it. I've got a lot of time for other games. I can't spare too much on this. Are you excited for new Call of Duty maps season? You can see how big their budget is as well. Obviously, like they're doing well. They've got a huge following, so that's good. That's good. It's just not my type of game. So season 4.
Season 4 next
It's like more
week.
COD.
Today
Yeah,
is
it's
a big
same thing
day for video
recycled.
games, but also a huge day for Porsche.
That's another thing with games like COD. It's just like the same thing recycled over and over, isn't it? Just same shit, different day. Those kind of games do feel addictive. Like once you get playing, you want to win, and then you might get a rush for playing, and then you're like, oh, we'll do it again, we'll have another go. But yeah, I feel like those kind of games can get boring for me. Like Fortnite was fun for a while, and I do still jump on Fortnite here and there, but like it's not a game that I stream so much, and it's not a game that I play half as much as I used to either.
Iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the
I don't
automotive
care
and
too
gaming
much
space,
for
we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut.
I mean, win a console, whatever it's got on it, doesn't matter, does it?
That's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Cars get you from A to B, right? I don't really care about fast cars or fancy cars or expensive cars. Sorry to shit on y'all. Or shit on the cars. What's the place with the mega chippy? No idea. No idea, Poetic. So, oh my... It would be way nicer if they did a Pride version. That I would have. But yeah, the colours aren't so great. I don't care for it. If you get to win a free console though, like I say, who cares what colour it is? Hide it under your desk, put something over it. It'd be so much nicer if it was like actual rainbow.
Here it is.
It looks horrible.
Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter
Don't
for
care.
a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche
I'd
and
pay
Xbox
someone to take
social
that off my
channels for
hands.
additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right.
Win that one and change the
Next,
colour. Yeah, you could get like...
building the next
Oh,
great entry in the
Phoenix.
cozy farm sim genre.
I do like cozy farm sims, even though I don't play much, but I like to watch cozy streamers play them. You said just win that one and change the colour of some of the stripes while you have a rainbow console. Just get a whole, what's the word? I can't remember what you call like the sticker. Like for my stream deck, it was black and I just bought one of these like things that have like clouds on. Decal, that's what it is.
A cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously
Love them
announced
both.
for Nintendo Switch.
Played
there's
them
now some
both.
exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
I didn't play too much of Stardew, but I enjoyed it. Oh, it's like a Stardew Animal Crossing mix.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
It's been a breath of fresh air.
This one's quite loud. Is it alright with the audio, by the way?
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in.
It's cute.
But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us.
Oh.
As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say?
Oh,
There's
cute.
so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
September 8th. Phoenix Labs. Wait, they're experimenting on your kind. Yeah. Yeah. Which means I should, you know, I should get it, shouldn't I? I should look at all that Phoenix Labs have produced or worked with or whatever it is, unless it is just this one, which is fine, because, you know, then that limits the amount of choice or the amount of things I have to consume. Anyway, what's next?
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben
I mean, you can
Brode,
like both
Chief
those
Development
games as
Officer
well.
and flannel
I
enthusiast
just
at
don't
Second
anymore.
Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
I never played Marvel Snap.
Man, you guys have been on fire.
Not
Last time
big
I
on
saw you was at the
card
Game Awards
games.
when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've
He
ever made.
sounds like an actor.
Some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game.
I like his voice. He's got a good voice.
Yeah, I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next.
He's hyped.
Conquest mode. It's a
What did he take before the show?
super competitive experience.
Sorry.
And some exciting new rewards.
I want his
But you don't have to
energy.
wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben.
If anyone's into that. Sounds like Penn Gillette. Penn! Oh my god, he does sound like Penn, as in like Penn and Teller.
With you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games.
He looks
where I often
tall.
win.
Is he tall, or is he like...
Experience, Jeff.
No, because all the... Yeah.
Fair.
Mm.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes...
I like this guy.
Sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She
I like
has
the way
power.
they've shot this very basic looking, to at least to start.
Of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they've got like a relatable scenario. The unlucky person.
We're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way
I'm
to level up
intrigued.
your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at
Anyone need
King Arthur
Wi-Fi
Legends Rise,
headsets?
a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Dude is hilarious. Isn't he cool? I like that guy. He's got great energy. He was the person that they needed to put on this show. He I don't know who else they got working for them, but he was an absolute great fit for this. He's a famous YouTuber and voice actor. I'd like to follow him, and yeah, he seems fun. Let's take a look at this then. Talking dragons, standard. Evil.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
I like the song. Characters look cool. King Arthur Legends Rise. So he said cross-play. Early access in the summer for this.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon.
King Arthur looks good, by the way. He is really fun.
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were.
Did I see this? Have I?
This world needs champions.
They died as heroes and returned as wayfinders. From the creator of all of those things. I can never read them in time. Wayfinder. I like the text. I feel like I've seen the text somewhere before, but it's a common text, right? Early access this summer. That also looks good. Both good. Both good. I would play both. Not at the same time. Fortnite. This is the new... Oh. They look a little bit more PUBG with less colours than Fortnite are used to. Oh. Spoke too soon. Definitely a different look for Fortnite. But it's probably not actual gameplay. Unreal edit for Fortnite, download now. Is that all we're getting? I need to know more about that. I need to know more. Like, what, where, when? Download now. Like, what?
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Turn-based. Conquer the galaxy. In about an hour. Is this a mobile game? Stella's Nexus.
What do you say, guys?
Was just on Steam. Oh.
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
I mean, we like space. Space trash scavenger.
Captain's log. Stardate.
Cool.
43152.4.
We got all the space games in one.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Stargate. Did it just say Stargate?
The crew is standing by.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Star Trek Infinity. Oh, full reveal on Picard Day.
Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak
Everything's so
peek of
quick.
the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh. Is this a movie? Or a show?
A tall glass of water. Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
It's not a game, by the way, I believe. Streaming series, okay. Smojo is Sweet Tooth. That last one not quite the same as Deliver Us Mars in Gravitas, I feel. Yeah. Oh, Cisco. Tune. Thong Song was a classic. Oh. Oh god. The clan is. I guessed. I.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke.
Unleash the Dragon. That was the name of the album.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Looks alright. They got a bit of humour thrown in there. Looks good, actually. Looks quite good. And Samoa Joe in there.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating
I didn't know he was doing anything.
This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Looks nice.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you.
That voice always sounds familiar. That kind of voice.
I'm here again.
I like it. 12:30 AM here. Oh my god. Please get some sleep. Rewind time. They did say it was time. Time somethings. Combine with yourself.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
Oh shit. Of course.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Fighting talk, I like it. Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior.
Feel that there are more.
That looks really fun. That looks cool.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS.
I saw a bit of this.
Kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Ah.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was.
We like that.
But he, during a time of intense trauma,
You appreciate
he
more
summons the power
things
to control magic.
when you're older.
Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Oh, you can just give us the gameplay
so
sequence.
This is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
Oh, interesting. Bluey, no problem at all. Please rest. Please do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Oh. But they can pull it back, right? Whoa! That's a big, big, big boss. How will they ever win?
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
That bad guy looks like absolutely nothing will touch him. You're a tiny little fly. But, and this is he was saying that they're on a big mech structure thing. Look, that is just ginormous. Looks fun though. Ooh. That's quite long range, that one. Whatever they just used. See, again, this looks good, right? But I feel like they give us too much.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch.
Sound like she said try hard. She didn't. Try out? Because, yeah, the 3 magics. Hi, Captain. Happy Pride Month to you too.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
I hope you're well, by the way. Yeah, that looks good. That looks fun. I feel like they just give too much away sometimes when it comes to gameplay. Like they could have done that half of that. But you know, some people want more.
Constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3
Wilds.
launches, and today,
Wilds.
Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Oh shit, we even got dinosaurs. Oh mate, you reckon you can ride them in the game? Like you can ride the wolves and stuff? You know, I never played much of Fortnite where you drive. I barely did. Maybe a couple times. Draws a lot of attention to you though. This looks super cool. Obviously it's not the actual gameplay, it's just a cinematic trailer thing. Bring back Bony Burbs. Never been the same since they took it away. Oh! So we have got, he did say, did he say Megatron? Did he say something to do with Transformers? That went right over my head. Will we get... I wonder will we be able to play as like Optimus Prime? Cybertron is their home planet. Oh, is that what they said? That looks bloody good. That actually looks good.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game.
It's gone by quick,
What you're about to see
but
is a
also
world
it's
premiere trailer that gives us
been a
new
meaty
look at
stream.
an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept
Midgar.
through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
What's this?
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
The unknown journey continue. Oh, it is. Is it Final Fantasy? Right? 7.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
I'm gonna let him talk.
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
That's a
Cloud was
chocobo,
never
right?
in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Those aminals.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Always hear about Sephiroth.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now?
Because we want more games.
After 5 years, doing who knows what.
I have a lot to catch up on. Oh.
I think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
I like the sound of the story.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
What's that supposed to mean? So it's the part 2 of the remake. Okay, I find it so hard to keep up with all of this. Because we've also got, what, 16? Is 16 new? 14's the online one, right? Or is it... I might be talking out my arse. I suppose I'll actually have to play the first one. But apparently you don't have to play... Oh, you mean...
They say she's a monster.
You mean the remake?
She can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
Oh,
That
gosh.
she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Good skill for a villain to have.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
Oh.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
I don't even know any of the story, but I'm like, what? The drama? So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Early 2024 on 2 discs. It's a big one.
That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early
16
2024
PS5
to PlayStation
only.
5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right.
I mean, that looks good for someone.
Game Fest, our live showcase, but that
For someone who doesn't play Final Fantasy games, has never played a Final Fantasy game, but has seen some gameplay here and there, that looks fantastic and makes me want to play. And so have some of the others.
is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for For updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well
So
as
there
the
is a new
Xbox and
Cyberpunk.
Bethesda showcase on Sunday.
I thought
right
so.
Now, though, stay tuned for
We're
Day
doing
of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number
we're doing
of new
Xbox
game reveals over the next
and
hour.
stuff on Sunday,
We'll see
and
you
PC
this
Gamer.
summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and
I
again
might
in
be
December
there.
when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate
work.
10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Nice. That was meaty. That show was very meaty. Super cool. It's such an exciting time for games, isn't it? It is such an exciting time for games. There's just so much potential, so many things. I've had a really fun time tonight. I love seeing new announcements and things to keep you excited. It's always nice to have things to look forward to, even if we don't have the time and capacity for it all. It's just nice to see what there is available, you know?